thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feeling like a dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Well, folks, very good evening to you all, folks, and welcome back aboard once more, everybody, to Real Football. My name is Tom, and I will bring you the watch on today, folks, everybody, for Bournemouth, who are up against Southampton, live in the Premier League on the Monday Night Football. If you do out on the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like or hitting that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much indeed to everybody who's joined us here today, folks. Kick-off tagged on this one for 8 o'clock. It is a Monday night South Coast derby. One in which I wouldn't really expect to normally be on telly, but indeed it is Monday night's main event. And it is a good evening to Kate and Jonathan, who are first up in the house tonight. Very good evening to you both. How are you doing? Of course, on the back of that Newcastle win, they are dancing with joy. Newcastle draw, against Man City. They are dancing with joy and rolling into the stream, bouncing. And I don't know what I'm looking for, actually, but I'm looking for something. What am I looking for? I don't actually know what I'm looking for. I do not know what I'm looking for. Oh, I do know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my pen. That's what I'm looking for. Which I cannot find, but that possibly is okay. If I can find another one. Yeah, when I say possibly, I do mean possibly is okay. Bear with me one moment, folks. There it is. I'm very bad at keeping pens safe. Yes, I'm sure you are indeed, as I'd be happy-ish. Yeah, you should absolutely take the piss out of Wimbledon, in my opinion. You should absolutely take the piss out of Wimbledon. Now, I've gone for a little bet on this one. Just the pound stake tonight on this game. I have gone for under 5.5 goals, which means there can be no more than a score of 3-2. Maximum draw will be could be 2-2. So yeah, as I say, maximum win could be 3-2 or 4-1, as long as we stay under 6 goals. So that means a maximum of 5. So as I say, maximum draw could be 2-2, of course, or a win by the margin of 3. By the margin of 4. Obviously. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one tonight. We've also got double chance either Bournemouth or Southampton to win, so no opportunity for a draw. And I have gone for under. Yes, under 11.5 corners. Let's see how that one goes. See if we get a winner. £2.30 return. But yes, South Coast Derby. You play. I think it's going to be a little bit of a test for Newcastle, but I think that you should get out of it with probably 3 points. I'll go 2-1 to Newcastle, and that's quite on the edge from me, actually. Maybe a 1-1 draw, maybe even Everton win, but realistically, Newcastle should win that game by a score of 2-1. So yeah. And we can turn our heads to that Premier League action, of course, when we get back to it on Saturday now. Obviously, of course, there is one more Premier League game, which is this one right here tonight. And then, obviously, of course, tomorrow we go to the Champions League, Arsenal up against Paris Saint-Germain. That is the game which is on Prime Video. If you want to give it a watch, Amazon Prime Video is where you can watch Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, Wednesday. I don't think I'm going to be doing a game on Wednesday, but we'll be back on Thursday for Porto up against Manchester United in the UEFA Europa League. And that is kicking off at 8 p.m. And then we'll be back on Friday as well. I think it's Leeds up against Middlesbrough. Correct me if I'm wrong. Should be a crack at that one as well. Leeds United v Middlesbrough. But yeah. Here is 7:49. Let's get through to some team news for you guys. Get that chat absolutely popping. As I say, 907 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 9010 by the end of tonight. I expect us to be about 909, maybe 908 by the end of tonight. But let's see if we can get to 910. I definitely see us gaining about a couple of subscribers tonight. Well, away we go then for the Premier League.com and the lineups and the league table. First, let's have a look at the results. Of course, Saturday, Newcastle, through Anthony Gordon's equalising penalty, got a point against Manchester City. As I say, equalising to Josko Gvardiol's 35th minute open of Manchester City. Arsenal 4-2 against Leicester. James Justin with the 2 goals for Leicester. Arsenal winning it late, but in the end winning it comfortably as well. 4-2, that finished. A 1-1 draw between Brentford and West Ham. Another early goal for the Bees. Brian Mbeumo scored inside 50 seconds before West Ham got the equaliser in the 54th minute through Thomas Soucek. Chelsea, all 6 goals came in the first half. Brighton went 1 up. Chelsea went 3-1 up. Hat-trick for Cole Palmer. Consolation from Belieber before another went in from Palmer. And there was no goals in the second half. Everton turning things around thanks to Dwight McNeil getting their first victory of the season. It was at home to Crystal Palace after Mark Gahey opened the scoring in that one. And it was a 1-0 defeat for Nottingham Forest in their first defeat of the season. Fulham's winner came from the penalty spot. And Raul Jimenez. Wolverhampton Wanderers gave it a good go against Liverpool, but it finished 2-1 there. Mo Salah penalty, slotted away with confidence as you'd expect from Mo Salah. Ipswich, first time this season they scored 2 goals in a match, and it's the first time that I've seen Villa bottle it and not be able to get a win. Finished 2-2 there, brilliant result. And what an awful performance of Manchester United on Sunday yesterday. They lost 3-0 at home to Spurs, who had no Son, and there was a red card in there as well for Bruno Fernandes. And that, it was fair to say, was absolutely abysmal from United yesterday against Spurs. Yeah, so troubles for United. Let's take a little look then at the league table involving Bournemouth and Southampton. Now, Southampton, of course, with the point, can go on to 2 points, putting themselves 1 point above Wolves. Staying in 19th, though, 3 points would change their fortunes a little bit. They have the -7 goal difference. If they can win by 3 or more, they would go above Ipswich into 15th. But most certainly would Southampton be going above Everton with the -7 goal difference, which will decrease to probably about -5 or -6. Compared to Everton's -8, they will go above Everton, but not above Ipswich. And looking to the likes of the Cherries, they sit in 13th on just a -3 goal difference. It's not too bad, is it, for the Cherries? A single point would do nothing for them, but 3 points would put them on to 8 points. Goal difference would not be a factor in this case, because 8 points would put them slap bang in the middle of Brentford and Manchester United, who are on 7 points each, and Nottingham Forest on 9 points. They would go to 11th with the 3 points, the Cherries. Let's have a look then at some team news. The Cherries are up against Southampton, and starting in goal for Bournemouth is Kepa Arrizabalaga, former Chelsea goalkeeper, signed by Bournemouth. On the back line, it is Milos Kerkez, Marcos Senesi, Adam Smith, and Ilya Zabani. Midfield split into 2 parts. A defensive 2 of Lewis Cook and Ryan Christie, placed behind the attacking 3 of Dongo Watara, Marcus Tavernier, and Antoine Semenyo. Leading the front by himself is Evan Alston. On the bench for Bournemouth is Mark Travers, Dean Hugison, Julian Araujo, Max Aarons, David Brooks, Alex Scott, Luis Sinistera, Justin Kluivert, and Enes Unal. Looking to Southampton, it's Aaron Ramsdale in goal. A back 4 of Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Yukinari Sugawara, Charlie Taylor, former Burnley man, I think, and Jan Bednarek in that back 4. Midfield split into 2 parts. A defensive 2 of Flynn Downs, the captain, and Leslie Ugochukwu, signed from Chelsea. Whether that's a loan or a permanent signing, I'm not sure. The attacking midfield is a 3 of Mateus Fernandes, Maxwell Cornet, former Burnley and West Ham man, and Ryan Fraser. Leading the front by himself is Tyler Dibbling. On the bench for Southampton is Alex McCarthy, Kyle Walker-Peters, Joe Aribo, Adam Lallana, former Liverpool and Brighton and Albion man, Adam Armstrong, Ross Stewart, Ben Braden Diaz, former Sheffield United man, of course. Cameron Archer, again, a former Sheffield United fan, also had a spell at Villa. And Paul Onakwu. Let's call him Onuachu. There we go. Paul Onuachu on that bench for the Saints. Ooh, not a bad photo. I can see blue. See, obviously wearing a blue outfit. Let's have a little look in closer depth. Shall we say, at that lovely little photo of you two? Because obviously, don't get a very good view, do you, on StreamYard or YouTube? Well, yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, that photo is smaller than my than the entire fingernail of my index finger. So that tells you all you really need to know there. Oh, that's a lovely photo. Yeah, I like that. Both of you are, well, it looks as though Jonathan's got kind of like a creamy kind of slash ice blue kind of jacket on. And you, Kate, have got a kind of sky blue kind of Man City colour hoodie on. Yeah, lovely photo. I like the backdrop as well. Indeed, Nathan Clark, it is. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Arsenal beat Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, indeed. Blue cardigan, I apologise. Yeah, I've got small fingers. Look, small fingers, you know what I mean? Right, Bournemouth v Southampton. Can Southampton get their first 3 points on the board in the Premier League in that yellow kit, which they're playing in today, or will it be yet another win for the Cherries? We're going to find out. Well, should be a good little South Coast derby this then tonight. Of course, though, the real action comes tomorrow. Arsenal v Paris Saint-Germain. Champions League action should be a good one at the Emirates. Of course, unfortunately, I've not got tickets. And I don't think I'm going to get a ticket to Preston North End versus Arsenal. And that is purely due to the fact that the train times are just horrific. And also, I was having a look at coaches as well. I was looking at coaches, and there are no coaches from Preston. Well, I don't think coaches from Preston. But I will see what I can do. I will pull my strings. I will speak to my railway associates, and I will see if I can pull some strings to make it happen. But I know what you're all thinking right now. Tom, just get a car. I'd love to. Hopefully I win the lottery. And then I'll be able to pay for driving lessons and a car. And yeah, when, of course, the railway is not my friend, I will be able to drive up to places such as Preston and spend 70 quid on fuel. So yes, that is a doubt. That is a doubt. But I will look at all the little options, you know, see what I can find to try and adapt to the situation of travel. Because obviously, what I don't want to be doing is waiting at a train station for 3 hours for a connecting service, only to find I won't arrive back home until about 5 a.m. Right then, Southampton in yellow are going to kick us off, and we are off and running through Tyler Dibbling. If it was during the half term, then I'd just book a hotel, you know what I mean? But obviously, unfortunately, because I'm on an internship, yeah, I don't get to pick and choose my holidays. They're set for me. And I'm like, oh. Speaking of the internship, I've only got to do 3 more days this week. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thank God as well that I've got it off. I have got a Friday off, and I say touche to that. Here's Milos Kirkes. For Bournemouth, it's Saints who are coming forward here. Downs to Dibbling, took a deflection, but didn't go out of play. Bournemouth looking to counter. I did have a macaroni cheese for my dinner. Lovely. Cathedral to see macaroni cheese ready meal. That was lovely. It was lovely. Welcome into Daniel, and as well, welcome into Oliver. Yo, Oliver, how are you doing, Oliver? Good to see you in here. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard to Daniel as well. Who do you support, my man? Big up to you, my friend. And the poll? Well, we have 50% of tonight's 6 votes on the poll. Back in the cherries, 17% say draw, 33% of those 6 votes are backing Southampton. So I would project that is 2 votes for Southampton, 1 for a draw, and 3 for Bournemouth. Well, I mean, not yesterday. You lost 3-0 at home to Spurs, mate. I mean, ouch. Doing piss my football team. Oh dear. Well, Southampton have looked more purposeful in this first half, and that was us. Narrowly wide from corner. Max game on the Twitch this time around. Are you the Max we know, or are you a new Max? Big up to you either way. Max Gamer 1507 on the Twitch. Oh, do you know, I want to say yes, and I really do want to say yes. The problem is Crystal Palace have been quite poor at the start of this season. I can't, and that's not even me being horrible, but that's just fact and reality. Welcome to Diggs, by the way, 7. So welcome Twitch. Yeah. I need under 5.5 goals. A Bournemouth or Southampton win and under 11.5 corners. Southampton have got their first. Yeah, you wanted a 1-0 win. Being brave for that prediction. And then just the brackets telling the truth. You're going to get spanked. Probably right. Probably right. Probably worse than Ipswich did. Because Ipswich are doing better at the moment. In fact, Ipswich are doing all right. I think Ipswich have come up and they're playing well. I wouldn't quite go as far as the revolutionary Brentford, who were just a whole new level, a real bright spark to this league when they came up. But most certainly, there is something in that Ipswich team which is saying we are here to stay. We are here to compete. That I get that vibe when I'm watching Ipswich play. I think they will. I think they'll stay up. I don't even think it would be that tough an ask for them either. Because obviously they're a level above Luton, who look like they're going to get relegated from the Championship. Luton, bless them. Oh man. Yeah. We know you're not the real Jarrell Quansah, but welcome in, mate. Yeah, you're not Jarrell Quansah. Ball over the top. Yeah, Saints have looked better. Fraser, parried by Kepa. I wouldn't parry that, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Keeper clears it straight to the Southampton player shot and he parries it. Who do I think should manage? I think it's an Allardyce job. I think it's an Allardyce job. Not even a joke at this point. You can't lose 3-0 at home to Tottenham. You can't do it. I think it's an Allardyce job. Southgate had relegated them. Southgate had relegated them. Oh. Southgate had relegated them. Yeah, Big Sam at Man United. That's the kind of club Man United are nowadays. They really need a strip. No, I think I think Eddie Howe will soon resign from Newcastle. I think he will go for the England job, or Graham Potter. I think Eddie Howe will want to move on, and I think that Gareth Southgate will be Newcastle's manager eventually. Van Nistelrooy. Nah, I can't see that happening, Daniel. To be honest with you. But what about Potter? I'll be honest. If I'm picking out Potter and Howe, I'm picking Graham Potter. In fact, if O'Neill goes, if O'Neill gets sacked by Wolves, which unfortunately I feel like will happen sooner rather than later. Yeah, I think that maybe that might be an Eddie Howe or Gareth Southgate job. I don't think Potter could do much for United. I mean, it'll be an easier job than Chelsea. Chelsea's just a horrible job. But I mean, any job in the Premier League is easier than Chelsea right now. No, it's going to be. I don't see Potter going to Man United. To be honest with you, I think that is. It probably is an Allardyce. To be fair, it's either Allardyce for me or keep Ten Hag. To be honest. To be fair, I kind of want Tuchel at Arsenal. I kind of want Tuchel. Like, if one sniff of us getting Tuchel comes up, yeah, I'll be Arteta out straight away. Who do I support? The Arsenal, my friend. Any whimper of a sniff, though, of Tuchel coming to us, I want Tuchel. Yeah, Arteta can go find a new job, mate. Arteta can go find a new job, because I'd take Tuchel in a heartbeat. I've just realised Aaron Ramsdale will be coming back to the Emirates on Saturday. That's going to be an awkward one, isn't it? Raya v Ramsdale, literally. Do you know, for that exact, I bet you Arteta will pussy out and just play Neto. I'm sorry, no, I don't want David Moyes. Blech. Didn't do that good of a job of West Ham. Yeah, no, Moyes can go manage West Brom or someone like that. Yeah. There's so much swirling around the minute about managers getting sacked, but no, I wouldn't go for David Moyes and never. Kirkes Dongo Watara. Will reach Semenyo. I can see it happening in the near future, yeah. I don't think Lopetegui will last the whole season. But I want Lopetegui at the wheel when we go to the London Stadium because I want to beat them 6 or 7 again. Come on. I'll take a 12-0. 12-0. Oh, dear. I want another goal fest there. No, he can stay on his commentary and punditry. Nah. Now, I quite like the Gary Neville podcast. I don't want that to turn into the Jamie Carragher podcast, thank you. I disagree. Stop there. Stop. Just stop. I disagree. I do disagree there, and I think that the first manager to be sacked will be Gary O'Neill. I think O'Neill will go first. We can agree to disagree. Full fat, classic Coke. Bournemouth have an opening. Evan Nilsson. We can agree to disagree, but Bournemouth in front, Evan Nilsson with a well-taken goal, to be honest with you. Might have been a foul on Semenyo, doesn't matter. Because Bournemouth go and score. Yeah, it's definitely a foul on Semenyo. Referee plays the advantage, Michael Oliver. And he's in on the spot. Evan Nilsson with a goal. And the Cherries in front. Well, it's not really a case of the amount of goals, a required amount of goals scored. It's the staying under 5.5 for me. And of course, the corners staying under 11.5, so no more than 11. So I'm hoping we get about 4 per team. Now, of course, if the Cherries are to keep a clean sheet, the maximum they can win by is 5-0 for me. And winning by the margin of 5 in the shape of 6-1 would not work. Has to be no more than 5 goals across the two teams. Oh no, I like classic. I tribute to the classic, mate. Everything else got a nudge in the back. Free kick. So yeah, plenty of unders tonight, and it's not a little £2.30. Yeah, when you got to stay under something, you're a bit like, ooh, but yeah. I think we only had one corner across the game anyway. Have a little look. There's been 2 corners for Southampton. Ouattara, ball across. Oh. Tavernier was coming in. Goes behind for a corner. Took a flick on. And Saints clear their lines. And as far as Kirkes. Ouattara. Kirkes. Cross. Comfortable catch for Ramsdale. Yeah, Cook with foul on Fraser there. Pink slap from Newcastle, Ryan Fraser. About 23 minutes played. Bournemouth a goal up. Cook to Bednarek. Yeah, plenty of action. Midfield is where the action's been dominated. Obviously, 53% in midfield, 7% in Bournemouth's half, 40% though, of course, in Southampton's half. Christie. Kirkes with a ball to Ouattara. Dongo Ouattara to the byline. He will win. Not a corner, it's a goal kick. I thought it came off Harwood Bellis. Bellis. I thought that was clean on Christie, to be fair. I've been doing that, I don't think. So that Saints throwing Sugawara with the ball. I think we've got a new person in here, Matthew Bullman. Welcome into you. How you doing, Matthew Bullman? Who do you support? Says hi, mate. How you doing, Matthew? Welcome in. Downs. Given away to Atara. Tavernier. Had a go. And Ramsdale. Yeah, flat. Well, punched it sort of once. Second attempt. Catches it. Liverpool fan, are you? Someone's a bit harsh against Liverpool, really. If you see, Liverpool has a lot of support, more than Man City. So there you go. The card. It's been dished out by Mike Oliver. I think it was well for subscribing, my mate. Puts us up to, I think, 908 or 909 now. I'm not 100% sure what we're on. It's not quite updated yet. Should be 908 though, really. Unless somebody unsubscribed behind my back. Don't know. Just showing the Evan Nelson goal again. Look, Sky. Yeah, nice finish by the Brazilian. I think that's his first goal for Bournemouth. He's got big shoes to fill, Evan Nelson. Obviously, of course, replacing Dominic Solanke now at Spurs. And you won't see me with a pen out much today because I've got no ticket to do until full time. Because obviously everything is under 11.5 corners, under 5.5 goals, and either a Bournemouth or Southampton win. When you're at the machine, you just go, well, one day you're thinking, right, I'm not too confident, I'll just go under. But when you think Man United are going to win a game, you are very confident. Ringy at the wheel for this one as well on his big up thing. Fewest touches of the match, Ryan Fraser. Oh dear for him. Sugawara. Tavernier. Might be another chance. Goal for Bournemouth, number 2. Squeezed in. Might have been Lewis Cook who scored it. Semenyo's off celebrating, but I think it was Lewis Cook's goal. Bournemouth inside 31 minutes have a 2-0 lead over Southampton, who are feeling the woes again. And I thought Southampton, it's another one of those cases where starting the game well, but once they go a goal back, losing that confidence and momentum. Goal confirmed then, Bournemouth 2-0 up. I think the last time he scored was last season, sometime in probably maybe April time, March. Let's have a look. Last time he scored, got one last season, was a header. Welcome to Summit. How you doing, Summit? Welcome to you, my man. I'm not bad, thanks, mate. How about you? Yeah, don't get much easier for Saints, does it, after this? What's the trip to the Emirates? And they've got Leicester at home. Then Man City away. And Everton at home. Then Wolves away. Good. That's what we want to hear. Flixie agrees with Fraser Cherry. I think it's disgusting. Yeah, I decided to get one just done for going to the Emirates. I went to the Emirates on Wednesday. Not too bad. Bournemouth have got a corner. We have about 8 minutes to go in the first half, and Bournemouth have a corner, which is taken short. Cook clips it in. Keeps it alive by Sinetti. Ouattara jumping for it. Got his head to it. Here they come again. Yeah, big up. Flexi 908 indeed. 2 more and we're at 9:10. See if we can hit that target by the end of this stream. Well, it's been a nice quick road to 1,000. I reckon we'll get 1,000 before Christmas. Semenyo, it's another one for Bournemouth. They're 3-0 up now. Southampton getting battered on Derby Day. Lovely flat strike on the edge of the box. Great finish from a great player in Semenyo. Might be a nutmeg on the way. It's through. And it's 3-0 to Bournemouth before half time. Here's Ouattara. Bournemouth will look for a fourth. I think it'll stay 3-0. Not the real Federico Chiesa. I don't know why we keep getting fake Liverpool players in the house, but big up. Hello, you subbed. Nice one. You're not real, mate. Don't play me for a fool. Real players would not comment on a YouTube channel. Players wouldn't tell me they were real either. No, all players are the same, mate. All players are the same in terms of the way they handle their relations with fans. Three minutes before half time, then Bournemouth 3-0 up. Here's Ouattara. Kepa with the ball at his feet. Bournemouth fans singing about sacked in the morning. I don't think Russell Martin will quite get sacked yet, but most certainly performances keep going in this sort of manner from Southampton. Probably will be a relegation incoming. It's called ignoring idiots. Put out. Oh no, it's gone for a Southampton throw in. It must have deflected. Less than a minute left of normal time in the first half. We might get about maybe a minute out of the time. I wouldn't say there'd be any more than a minute, to be fair. Very colourful goalie kit that Kepa's wearing. Milos Kerkez. Oh, 3 minutes out of time. I don't know where that's come from. Bournemouth's press working well. Well, Seaside Town versus Port City. And Seaside Town is winning. As you'd really expect, to be honest with you. Because where would you rather visit? A Seaside Town or a Port City? Me? Seaside Town. In fact, Southampton is one of the major port cities in the UK, as well as Portsmouth. Probably is a foul down Kirkhead. The rain's pouring down outside. Can hear it. It's been pouring down pretty much all day. It's been a rainy Monday. Rainy old Monday. Should be dry tomorrow for parts. Lautaro, ball across. Taylor there to cut it out. Yeah, tomorrow morning nice and dry. That'll do me. Rain starts at 8 o'clock, so I'll finish walking the dog by then. There goes half time. And Bournemouth comfortably in front after a excellent first half of them. They are 3-0 at half time against Southampton on Derby Day. Half time score: Bournemouth 3, Southampton 0. And yeah, the iPad hasn't had a full charge yet, so it does need its battery. It does need the wire. Because obviously the iPad comes with. Well, I take the iPad with me nowadays. I didn't take it with me to college, but now I take a backpack with me. And yeah, I have the iPad with me when I go to projects. When I go to my internship. Don't call me Tommy. Okay, the fact that I've just told you to stop calling me that and you've now said it twice concerns me. If you're sorry, then you wouldn't be calling me that name, would you? So unless you want to act like a proper person and just be normal in the chat, I'm just going to continue to ignore you. And obviously, if my moderation team gets frustrated, then you may receive a time out. In fact, if you continue to spam that as well, then I will time you out myself. You can just call me Tom, mate, like everybody else does. Not Tommy, not Thomas, Tom. My YouTube name is Tom. Let's have a look at some stats anyway. I want to see, obviously, I can only afford 2 more goals to be scored second half, so hopefully there is no more than 2 goals second half. There's been 3 corners in the match, so I can afford another 8, I think. 8. Another 2 goals, and I think Bournemouth have won the game. So yeah, only 8 more corners allowed, 2 more goals allowed. Job's a good one. Had enough. Oh, simply business. Love that advert. Yeah, looking ahead to the second half then, which will be getting underway. Time on now. 3 minutes at a time, 8:48. 5 minutes into half time. About 10 minutes or so till second half gets underway. Chat, what do you think to the first half? Bournemouth, fantastic. Southampton, since the first goal went in, poor. How to break a Tesla. Put your 2 USB-Cs in. Bollocks. Fit in the suitcase, you winner. Don't call me Tommy. Right, that is just ridiculous. That must be an alt account. That must be an alt account. Stop calling me Tommy. I'm not having it. Simply business.
It could actually damage. A rooster's crow is almost as loud as a gunshot. So if that's the case, you might be wondering how all roosters don't have damaged eardrums. I mean, their ears are right next to this crazy loud noise. So how are they all not deaf? Well, when a rooster opens its mouth to crow, it fully opens its beak, and this collapses a corner of your ear canal, which causes the soft tissue in the ear to cover half of the snake.
Ashik's in the house. Ashik at the wheel. Hey, hey. How you doing, Ashik? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. You're not seeing tears from me tomorrow, hopefully. Should be a nice, comfortable win for us, hopefully, against PSG. Hopefully. With all fingers tightly crossed. If Newcastle can beat him, so can we. Jordan Hyman, Potato, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Don't call me Tommy. Do not call me Tommy. Right, that is, yeah, no. Anyone who calls me Tommy is getting timed out. I don't care. I don't care whether that's an old cat or not. Yo, Dylan, how you doing? Good to see you. Dylan, welcome aboard, my man. Oh, I hate this guy on this advert here. Really annoys me. Little bold guy. You know what he is, whether he's an actor or something, whatever he is, he annoys me. Sub count, we're at 908. See if we can get two more. The rain's pouring down. Just waiting on that second half, really. Yo, Ellis Granny, how you doing? Good to see you in here. How are you doing? You'll Never Walk Alone 66 is in the house. Good evening to You Never Walk Alone 66. How you doing, matey? Okay, sorry. What, me or Ellis? Cool. Big up to you, my man. Are you new here? Liverpool fan? I like the profile picture. I tend to stay quite calm, yeah, unless Arsenal are not performing well. And as long as we don't get any more than 8 corners in the second half and 2 goals, and Bournemouth continue on to win the game, or Southampton find a way to win the game, I'm happy. See, a maximum win for Bournemouth nowadays could be 4-1, 3-2, or 5-0. And there is a triple change. Cornet, Ugochukwu, and Fraser going off. Brereton, Diaz, Stewart, and Joe Aribo coming on for the second half for Southampton. And we're quickly underway for the second half for Bournemouth, who are 3-0 up against Southampton going into second half. Die hard, mate. Die hard. Don't know if you can see the yellow shirt behind me. You might be able to just see the yellow. Semenyo, early run at Southampton for him. That's what he'll want. Might fancy himself out of a goal. Antoine Semenyo scored a really good one already. Yeah, I was down at the Emirates last Wednesday for the Bolton game. I'm going to try and bother with most of the cup games. Probably some of the evening away games, depending on trains. I might avoid, but for pretty much all the FA Cup games, I'll be going. And obviously, for the games I can't get to, I'll watch them on telly and be live here with you guys. Flixie back at the wheel. How you doing, Flixie? He is back. Ooh, nice little bit of core digest here. If a prisoner dies in jail, but is then revived, they have they served a life sentence. And now you can actually die and be revived, because when you die, there is 7 minutes for you to come back to life. The question has been answered by the Texas and Colorado Supreme Court. If a prisoner dies and is declared deceased, the death certificate is filled out and the prisoner is sent on his way. However, if a prisoner dies and is brought back to life, he is to finish his sentence because he is still undergoing the medical treatment during his status as prisoner. He must either have a death certificate issued. The courts have also issued a footnote should the prisoner wake up during his autopsy or during his funeral. He will simply be medically checked and returned to his cell, and the doctor who signed his death certificate will be terminated immediately. Where I'm sitting now, it's not cramped, nah. This side of the room, perfectly fine. This is almost like a pillow, really, if you ask me. But yeah. The spare mattress. Yeah, no, to what looks like my right from your point of view, which is my left, there's loads of open space just here. Got that. I'm actually 18, closer to 19. I know, don't look it, do I? But looks can be deceiving, and unfortunately with me, that is the case, sadly. He is Flix, he is Chris. One of the regulars. He just accidentally changed his name and is on a 7-day. How long you got left until you can change your name, Chris? Flix? Well, not a lot of people know you by the name McAllister. Fernandez, oh, it's a goal back. Southampton. On the score sheet, Harwood Bellis. No clean sheet for Bournemouth. (3-1). 9 days. So a week on Wednesday then. A week on Wednesday. And the goal is going to be confirmed, meaning we could only have one more goal in this game, either a Southampton goal to make it 3-2 or a fourth for Bournemouth. It is 3-1. Who is everyone supposed to know? Well, that's the thing. I mean, new viewers get used to the environment, I guess you could say, and get used to the regulars. You know, and eventually you become a regular. You know what I mean? It is a good question. How is the new people supposed to get used? Yeah, it's a good question. And I guess the new viewers adapt to the atmosphere and the regulars, and gradually, if they choose, become a regular. Everyone says that, and I'm not getting a buzz. Probably would make me look younger. Yeah, no thanks. Hard pass. Sabani. I reckon we might have a quiet 20 minutes. Now the game's at 3-1. It's kind of what I want. As I say, no more than 5 goals is bang on for me. The good news is that they've scored. Probably a bit too early on, though. Because now I'm sat there thinking, well, Bournemouth only score 1 more, please. Here's Realltom Diaz out wide on the left. Cross, headed over by Stewart. Probably is a foul, yeah. Looked late. I do. What caused it? Just interest, I guess. Curiosity. Started it. I hope to have got off it by 20. Uh, 16, so I've been going for 2 years. I really like this pen because it's got a detachable that. It's a free pen and the clip is detachable. And it's the only part of it that's detachable. Here's Realltom Diaz for Southampton. And that is sent wide of the target. Showing a bit of newfound confidence in the game, Southampton. Obviously, the confidence that they had probably at the start of the game when it was 0-0. definitely one of those teams, Southampton, where they can see they lose a lot of confidence, but came out into second half, got the goal, got a bit of a buzz about them. From the Bournemouth point of view, I'd say they've been a bit quiet. In the opening 12 minutes of the second half. Not a lot of people mention it. To be honest with you, I'm not really the type of person to make my bed. But I should. You're right. It'll be made for tomorrow. And by Tavernier there. A chance for Evan Nilsson. Ran out of room, but it is going to be a corner. It's all right, Flicks. He's been a bit curious. He's not bothering me as such. I think the last touch was at Southampton when it was. I think it's Bournemouth's third corner of the game. Adds up to 5, I think. Ramsdale got a glove to it. Yeah, about 5 corners. And it's going to be a Cherries change. We're going to have to see Ouattara come off on the hour mark. Replacement, Justin Kluivert. Oh, he knows he's not McAllister. He's actually a YouTuber. His real name's Flix, or Chris. And yeah, he made the stupid decision to change his name to McAllister. Now he has to wait 9 days from this point to change his name back. Yeah. Or flicks. One of our Irish shoes, in fact. Semenyo. Semenyo might go for another one. Took a block. Had to play for a throw-in. Not really a long throw-in, just a standard throw-in. Could have gone for a long one, Bournemouth, but get lost, fly. Only a little one, but killed it. Who scored for Southampton? The goal. Who was it? Was it Harwood? I think it was Harwood Bellis. Yeah, Harwood Bellis with the goal back for Southampton, Ashi. Nah, hopefully Arsenal get the job done against PSG. Fingers crossed. Another night under the lights at the Emirates. Cheers, mate. Yeah, just trying to grow the channel, you know. Make myself something that's going to give me a living on top of any employment that I achieve, you know. And hopefully once I get enough money for the vlogging camera, which I want, and I start doing match day vlogs, here's Kluivert. Ball switched across. Tavernier, lay off for Semenyo, and will be a corner. Probably not, mate. I don't think I'm going to do a Wednesday watch along. I think I might do Porto Manu on Thursday instead. Obviously, I want a day off. You know, I like a day off in midweek, just the one. I think I'm going to have Wednesday off. Do Porto Manu in the Europa League. Sounds like a better game than Liverpool Bologna, to be honest with you. Big up. We've got to 912 now. Love it. That's 5 subscribers gained off this stream. Big up to everybody. So that's my sub targets surpassed. Yeah, I think we're doing Leeds on Friday. Brereton Diaz. Stuart. Oh. Yeah, they'll be there. Yeah, we'll be doing Palace watch along at 12:30 on Saturday. 3 o'clock Arsenal v Southampton. So Southampton, 2 watch alongs in a row on Realltom Football for them. Kluivert's effort block there. And then obviously at 5:30 it will be Everton for their first watch along on the channel of the season. They're up against Newcastle. Super Sunday, we're starting with Cracker, Villa Man U. And then to finish, 4:30, Brighton Spurs. Oh, Cook slid one in there for Evan Nilsson. His effort straight at Kepa, Ramsdale. Nothing. I just I've only managed, well, no watch alongs to them yet. Yeah, their first watch along of the season. Whilst all the other seasons had two. And it's like, you know what I mean? Poor Everton fans, yeah. Everton fans a little bit cranky about it. They probably were a bit cranky when I didn't do their game against Villa. But I don't care. I wanted to watch Bournemouth Chelsea instead. Oh, dear. The joys. But yes, Ashik, the answer to your question, Everton finally in game week 7 of the Premier League will be featured for the first time this season on Realltom Football. I think Southampton's numbers will be up to 4 watch-alongs this season, and Everton fans will be quite offended that by 3 o'clock on Saturday, Southampton will have had 3 more watch-alongs than their beloved club by my channel. You might notice on the channel Wolves and Forest get a lot of attention from this channel as well. Wolves and Forest get a fair bit of attention. I think Leicester have got quite low numbers actually. I think Leicester only had 2 on here. About 90 minutes to go in the game. Seven total corners in the game. So we can afford about 4 more. Downs. Oh, Lallana blocked. A rebound. Heady clear. Dibley's going to run at Kirkes. Has a man on the overlap. He's going to shift himself to the edge of the box. A rebound in support. Southampton. Oh, Kepa. Got a touch. Semenyo aiming to clear and does so. Out for a throw-in, taken quickly by Saints. They're starting to pick up the speed and the energy a bit. Yeah, see you tomorrow, mate. What time is it for you now? Probably about 11:30, midnight. Got some Kirkes. Cleared by Jan Bednarek for Saints. 1 a.m. Bloody hell. Yeah, get some rest, my mate. See you tomorrow. Aribo. Well, yeah, I did recently have a comment, actually. We do have quite a lot of viewing across the world. Obviously, we do get the Mexicans, and Zita Aurora Duran Garcia did leave a comment on one of the streams recently. Need to get back to her on that one. Diaz, oh, it's... Yeah, which one is it? Oh, Vivian Uganda's. Yeah, Vivian on the Spurs Arsenal. Alana had a pop. Alana fires a target, though. I think we're going to see a Bournemouth double change. Evan Nilsson is going to come off with a goal to his name. We'll see the changes on the screen in a moment. Evan Nilsson, one to be withdrawn. Tavernier's going off as well, I think. I think on stadium effects, Alex Scott. Yeah, Alex Scott's going on. And Enes Unal for Bournemouth, replacing Evan Nilsson and Marcus Tavernier. I can see. It's going to be tight. Yeah, Southampton just the one change for them. Tyler Dibling coming off, replaced by former Sheffield United and Aston Villa man Cameron Archer. Cook onto Semenyo. A bit wrong-footed as you receive that ball there. About 13 and a half minutes to play beside of time. And Senesi. Savani. It's given away. Fling down to the Saints. Marco Sonetti. Looking for Unal in the middle. And Southampton cut it out. The clock ticking down. Had no corners since I read out the number 7, so he's still got the wriggling room for 4 more corners. Alana. Scott on the counter. Cooking some Menyo. It's blocked by Ivor corner. Came off Charlie Taylor. The Lanas having a bit of a mouthy conversation with Mike Oliver, the referee tonight. Cook with the corner. And as we now. Kluivert turning away. Chance. Oh. Narrowly wide there. Christie with the effort. ACO football went in the... Oh, Lallana took a deflection. It's not gone in. A rebound blocked by Christie. That's 6 minutes to go at the Vitality. And Semenyo with the ball over the top. And of course, Bournemouth scored 3 late goals against Everton, so they most certainly it's time for some here. Kluivert. Flynn Downs. Flynn Downs. Southampton probing at the minute. A rebound. Charlie Taylor. It's gone for a throw-in, not a corner. Wrong side of the corner flank. Eight corners in the match. Still got wriggling room for 3 more. Here's Bednarek. Three minutes to go in this South Coast derby. At the minute, it is Port City being beaten 3-1 by Seaside Town. Can Port City turn their fortunes around for a goal back with what remains of this match? Sugawara with the delivery, which is cleared, and there's going to be one more change here, I think, for Bournemouth. For Luis Sinisterra, former Leeds United man. He's going to come on here to replace Antoine Semenyo, who's played 88 minutes and 21 seconds, and he has a goal to his name going off here. Luis Sinisterra then, for the final few minutes at the Vitality, plus added time to replace Antoine Semenyo. I'm hearing from Marcus Tavernier as well, who's speaking to a reporter. Ramsdale. Sugawara. It's just wide from Stewart. Deflection, I think. If that's the case. 2 more corners we can have. Into 4 additional minutes. At the end of a game that's had 4 goals. Bournemouth, here they come. Cherry's looking to put the cherry on the icing on the cake here. Luis Sinisterra. It is saved by Aaron Ramsdale. Big up to Geordie. How are the lads? Big up, mate. Cheers, man. How you doing? Yeah, good result for Newcastle on Saturday against Man City. Yeah, Raul, great manager, Bournemouth. Such a good side in the Premier League, aren't they, really? Show a lot of positivity. Play some great football. Get some good results. At times, they can be a real joy to watch, the Cherries. Yeah, 9 corners. At the moment, I am sitting on a winner. £2.30, that equals to £1.30 profit up a £1 stake, which is not too bad going. Potentially one day, yeah. I think they might need a little bit of a stronger squad, maybe a little bit more money. But definitely it's something that they can achieve with the football they're playing. I just think they need a stronger squad, you know. Because I do feel like it kind of killed Bournemouth off a little bit. If they were to achieve European football, because that amount of football for a team of Bournemouth stature is a lot. I actually see Fulham being able to cope better with European football than Bournemouth, unfortunately for Bournemouth, and that's not a probe at them. But Fulham just seem to have a little bit more money in the and a bigger squad, you know, and obviously some high quality players. So I think that if we're talking about either Bournemouth or Fulham, 2 teams that since coming up to the Premier League have really, really shone. I definitely feel like it would be Fulham who'd probably cope a little bit better, maybe in the Conference League. Yeah. Tavernier, straight down the throat of Kepa Arrizabalaga. I think Forest, if they continue the way they're going, yeah, but they need to get stronger. Do I feel like maybe an upgrade on Nuno Espirito Santo might be required if they're going to go into Europe? Definitely. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, full time at the Vitality. It's finished 3-1. And the answer to have we had under 5.5 goals is yes, we have. Have Bournemouth or Southampton won? Yes, Bournemouth won it. And has there been under 11.5 corners? I think there has. So winner, winner, chicken dinner on that one. But yes, Derby Day win for the Cherries against their South Coast rivals, Southampton, and indeed Seaside Town on this occasion beats Port City by a score of 3-1. And yeah, this is the first time actually. If we go to the stats and we have a little look at them going into this game, of course, the stats are very interesting because obviously Southampton. Well, home wins. This are a rarity for Bournemouth in this fixture. Normally, obviously, the away side wins quite a lot. Obviously, 1-0 to Bournemouth in the 2023 game at St Mary's on Thursday, the 27th of April. Back then, finished a 1-0 win for Bournemouth. Obviously, Southampton beat Bournemouth here last time. And then back in 2020, the same thing happened. So, yeah, very much a game for the away side. Obviously, 2 wins away, 1 at home. Now 2 at home, I think, for Bournemouth. And, yeah. But today, that's different. Yeah. Right, let's just quickly round up the weekend then. Of course, Saturday, Newcastle got a 1-1 draw with Manchester City. Josko Gvardiol's 35th minute opener responded to in the second half by Newcastle, who in the end deserved their point after Anthony Gordon scored a penalty to equalise, and it finished 1-1. Could have easily been a winner though in that game, finished 1 apiece at St James's Park. Arsenal 4-2 over Leicester. Leicester found 2 goals back after being 2-0 down at half-time. Really, to my embarrassment, they scored 2 goals. But Arsenal, through Kai Havertz and Leandro Trossard, found the victory and 3 points in the bag. As I say, they would have much preferred a clean sheet. Brentford, another opening goal inside the first minute for them. I think that's the 3rd or 4th consecutive game they've done that. But they've dropped points again from a winning position. Brian Mbeumo, inside 50 seconds, scored the opener for Brentford, equaliser in the 54th minute from Thomas Souček. Saw West Ham out for a 1-1 draw at G-Tech Community Stadium. All 6 goals in the first half between Chelsea and Brighton. 2 goals from Brighton and a hat-trick +1 for Cole Palmer. Everton turning it around against Crystal Palace to win their first game of the season. It was Dwight McNeil who turned their fortunes around with 2 quick goals after Mark Gay's early opener inside 10 minutes. Forest suffered their first defeat of the season at home to Fulham, and it was Raul Jimenez's penalty which secured the points for Marco Silva and Fulham. Wolves gave it their all against Liverpool, but were beaten 2-1. Mo Salah with the penalty to secure all 3 points for the Reds. Ipswich made sure that they got something out of that Villa game and deserved their point. Could have easily gone on to win it with the way they were playing late on. Finished 2 apiece. And yes, it's the first time that Ipswich in the Premier League this season has scored more than 1 goal in a Premier League game. Spurs, absolutely shocking from Manchester United, provided a real shock at Old Trafford when they won 3-0 against Manchester United. Indeed. Well, folks, I could sit here and talk your ears off all day, folks, but we I'm going to leave it on that note, folks. I want to thank you all very much, folks, tonight for your company. I will see you all tomorrow for Arsenal up against Paris Saint-Germain. We'll be live at the same time as tonight, 7:45 for the 8 o'clock kickoff in the Champions League. Arsenal v PSG. Come and join me for it. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow because I've got a dog to walk. And yeah, I've got a bed to get to. But folks, winner, chicken dinner on the bets. And folks, well done to Bournemouth because it's the first time they've won a home fixture against Southampton in quite a while. Folks, take care.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.